Welcome back to Naturally Spiritual, where we correlate the spiritual with the natural. I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Sherry.
And we're here to talk about that second guessing.
So what? Guess what?
right,
You said
right.
what?
Right. Have you ever been in that situation, right? That
Mhm.
somebody can come to you and you know that you know that you know, but you'll let them step to you when you should never let anybody come to you
That's so true.
and have you to change your mind when you know because you've lived it,
Mhm.
you've experienced it
Right.
already. God has told you the
Right.
big one, right?
Right.
Or science, but you'll let them come in who don't have a
Leg to stand
right,
on. No basis for what they're
basis
saying.
whatsoever,
Right,
and they
other
can come
than
in
arguing.
and persuade you,
Right.
and have you up. Maybe so. Could it be?
Right. Well, maybe I was. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong.
Right, and I have to think about back in the days with the cartoon Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd.
Right.
Elmer would have Bugs backed into a corner, whatever, and could be winning, and Bugs would do the slightest thing to throw him off his game, right? And then Bugs is running away, laughing and going on, and Bugs standing there and on the cart. Elmer standing there in dummy,
right? Or the jackass would come.
Jackass would come. The donkey with the jackass would come,
Right.
and he's standing there thinking, "Who was the fool?
Who the fool?
Right,
Right, yeah.
And a lot of times we will let people come and it'll start out a strong argument,
right.
because you know that you know, but you will let them persuade you,
right, so easily. But we don't even have to be involved with them, and I can back that up in words.
Okay.
Romans 16:17 says, "Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them now which cause divisions." And those are people who are just coming to just to have a debate.
And a lot of times that's their agenda.
Right, that's their agenda. And offense is contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned.
So you already know what the word is. Yeah.
Right, and the word says avoid them. So you don't have to keep letting these people in your circle come around you or whatever. All you should have for these type of people is, oh, hello. Because you sit around arguing with these people, your head hurting, your throat dry, tongue clutching to the roof of your mouth.
Right. And the word has already told us somewhere else, I can't remember. Don't argue with
fools, right?
Because then you a fool right along with it. What you arguing with them for?
Did anybody just win that?
No, nobody's winning, right?
No, or what about the ones who you argue with, and then the next time you see them, you pick up on that same argument that you had the last time. So who's winning? Nobody's winning,
right?
So we have to avoid those people.
Right.
And I say avoid those people, but you also think about the times that you talk yourself out of something.
Right. So you second guess yourself.
Right. So we have to be mindful of that too. That stop second guessing. Don't be one of those people who just always throw something out there, have a good idea.
Maybe this won't work.
Right. I always have to put a disclaimer on something that you say or do.
Right.
And why? And then you might be one of those who end up doing it the way that it came to you.
Right.
And then it works out. And you're sitting there grinning like, I knew it. I knew it.
Right. Or you have some of us who will do it a different way than what we already know, second guessing. And it doesn't work out, and then you're going, I should have.
I knew,
because we'll do the coulda, shoulda, woulda a lot, right? And a lot of times it's because we've second guessed and talked ourselves out of something.
Right, leave that second guessing alone. Even on quizzes and things like that, they'll tell you to go with your first
instinct, right?
So go with your first instinct if it's something you already know, something you've already studied, something that you're already familiar with.
Right.
Don't let anybody come in your household. Don't let anybody come in. I shouldn't say household. When I say household, I mean come to you. Don't let anybody step to you and talk out the side of their neck, talking crazy, trying to convince you of what's not.
Right.
So we know we're short tonight, and that's deliberate.
Okay.
So we're going to give you your Friday evening.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, go kick back, put your feet up, put the good movies on, all that good stuff, you know? And we just ask you to give us a little bit of time and like us.
And share us.
Leave us some comments.
And hit those subscribe buttons.
Happy Friday.